Welcome to the DZ Report. Don't you know I love haters? Now, Marvel is officially introducing a seventh Infinity Stone. Marvel Comics has teased the seventh Infinity Stone being introduced, as the Black Stone will appear in an upcoming Thanos starring one-shot comic. Marvel Comics is revealing a seventh Infinity Stone as the new Thanos Death Notes one-shot preview showcases the introduction of a mysterious Black Stone. In Thanos Death Notes #1, a talented lineup of creators will explore the past and set up the future for the supervillain in the Marvel Universe. However, in the tease for the comic, a new Infinity Stone was surprisingly revealed. Thanos Death Notes #1 by Marvel Comics will shine a light on the Mad Titan's brutal past and his darkest future. In the one-shot, Thor will search for answers about being shown his death at the hands of a version of Thanos, wielding Mjolnir, encrusted by Infinity Stones. Sorry if I mispronounced that. With the most terrifying takes on Thanos seemingly about to arrive and wreak havoc, a seventh Infinity Stone, referred to as the Black Stone, will also make its debut. But is the new Infinity Stone a new seventh gem, or is it not from the main Marvel Universe at all? Thanos Death Notes #1 will feature a huge creative team including J. Michael Straczynski, Torrin Grønbekk, Kyle Starks, Christopher Cantwell, Andrea DeVito, Travel Foreman, and Ron Lim, telling multiple stories starring the Mad Titan in the oversized one-shot from Marvel Comics. When discussing the one-shot, Marvel editor Will Moss revealed that not only will Thanos wield the Infinity Stone encrusted Mjolnir, but will also be in possession of an all-new Infinity Stone that he referred to as the Black Infinity Stone. The Black Infinity Stone could be something like a Death Stone, as the Mjolnir wielding Thanos can be seen leading an undead army in Thor's dark visions. Perhaps the hypothetical Black Death Stone gives him control of death in the Marvel Universe, which allows him to raise heroes from the dead and turn them into his own undead army. Considering his relationship with the actual death, Thanos wielding a stone with her powers will cause a considerable shakeup. It's possible he might finally become one with death thanks to the new Infinity Stone. Of course, that's all speculation, as Marvel hasn't revealed the seventh Infinity Stone's true nature. Regardless, seeing Thanos wielding a seventh Infinity Stone in the Marvel Universe means the version from Thor's vision is one of the deadliest, most unpredictable villains he will ever face. Who knows what the Black Infinity Stone is capable of, where it comes from, and how it could react alongside the other 6 gems. Readers will find out more about the new Infinity Stone when Thanos Death Notes #1 from Marvel Comics arrives in comic book stores in November. So, that'll be interesting to watch. I mean, what do you guys think? I think that'll be good if we introduce something that's different, something into the comic books, as well as this could go into the movies down the line. They could possibly set this up for another version of What If. They could probably do this in the What If, not this series upcoming, but they could probably do it in a season 3 if this season 2, which comes out next year, hits. I need to get back on my comic book game. I'm probably gonna head to the comic book store next week, but that's something to watch though, man. I hope it's introduced in a clever way, not something that's corny and I'm just gonna throw it in here and then it's like, come on, like really? Are we really gonna do that? Now, Human Torch's new form unlocks the opposite of his Fantastic Four powers. When the Human Torch gets possessed by a demon, he doesn't just become evil. His powers also reverse, blasting people with cold instead of heat. Excuse me. In the Marvel Universe, the Human Torch's flame can reach extreme heat comparable to the sun, But the Fantastic Four's resident hothead just revealed he can also access the reverse of his usual powers. Years ago, the Fantastic Four were briefly replaced by some of Marvel's most popular characters: Ghost Rider, Wolverine, Spider-Man, and Hulk in his Joe Fixit form. Became Marvel's first family for a time. During these adventures, they took a trip to Las Vegas to stop a demon. Ghost Rider recognized him, so the demon teleported the other three back to the Baxter building while keeping Ghost Rider behind. Realizing they needed to help him, the other three convinced the Human Torch to go with them to Las Vegas and rescue their comrade. A major mistake. In New Fantastic Four #3 by Peter David and Alan Robinson, the demon finds a way to possess Johnny Storm when they get there. Now under the demon's control, Johnny Storm's iconic red and orange flames become blue and black in his Human Torch form. He blasts his teammates, and Wolverine is shocked that the blast didn't burn him. Instead, it made him ice cold, which means that the possession had reversed Johnny's powers from hot to cold. Power reversals are nothing new to the world of comics and superheroes, but what's happening here is interesting on a couple of different fronts. First off, the reverse in Human Torch's color scheme allows for a very different look. Even as it's surprising that he has cold powers but retains his flames, this isn't a situation where he all of a sudden can shoot ice instead of fire. They merely contain extreme cold instead of extreme heat. The full extent of these powers haven't yet been revealed, but it's been hinted in the past that characters like Iceman may be capable of controlling the flow of time at low enough temperatures, a feat which may be open to Johnny if he's able to flash as cold as he usually does hot. It's also interesting to explore the dynamics of this shift and how it happened. This is more of a magical situation than a scientific one. The demon's possession is affecting Johnny's soul and possibly his mind rather than his body. This might indicate that Johnny's powers are tied directly to who he is as a human being. If the demon is able to possess him by attaching to his inner self, then his corruption of the Human Torch morality indeed seem to have affected his powers directly. Either way, it's a very cool situation that allows the Human Torch to suddenly become a much different type of threat and expands the potential powers of the Fantastic Four hero forever. That's interesting. I mean, we can get a twist to it, seeing the Human Torch as basically the Cold Torch. I know that was lame, but this is something exciting to see. We could also see this in future films, which I hope we can see. A possession of Johnny and then him turning into a cold form, shooting ice, instead of that. But we've seen this in anime where someone used they were burning flame and then they turned into the ice flame or the cold flame or something. I forgot which anime that was I read, but sort of similar. But with this, him being possessed by a demon, we could also put this in future stories where we could see if he gets possessed. Like when you get shot by the cold, do you freeze or do you burn? Like, do you still burn? Like, what is it? But like I said, I'm trying to check out these comics whenever I can, but just giving you some news out there on the comic book world. Let me know in the comment section what you think about those. Think about Thanos getting a 7th Infinity Stone, and which it could mean he could start controlling death. And how powerful would that make him? In your words, how do you feel about that? And how do you feel about the Human Torch when he gets possessed, that he turns opposite of hot? Hey, could be another Iceman sighting. So thank you guys for listening. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this. Hit that notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. And if you love what you hear, I have the link to my Cash App in the description box. You can hit that link, go to the Cash App, donate whatever your heart's desire. And thank you guys for tuning in. This is the DZ Report, and we're signing off. Peace.